Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We are going to discuss all the Black Friday sale that is going to come in the market. I am excited for this. I always get excited for Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday sales. We are going to tackle a few brands today. Huda Beauty, Natasha Denona, Rephr brushes, BK Beauty brushes, Sigma Beauty, I feel like, and Ulta Beauty. So we would cover a lot of brands today, and this is the look that I created using those products too, and I will say all the details in the video itself. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, let's get ready. I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and this I'm going to focus mainly on the center of my face. I definitely wanted to give you several videos before the Black Friday sale kicks in, and I don't know how many parts what I need to do, but I definitely wanted to do one mainly on like the makeup and one more on brushes. Today I'm going to do a mix just because I want to like squeeze in all of the aspects together. I'm taking Say Super Gel, super beautiful product. The products that I'm going to use is definitely the ones that are recommended by me. So do keep that in mind. I'll link everything in the description box below for you guys. So if you feel like Say would have a sale running throughout that Black Friday month, definitely this is like one of my favorite products from Say Beauty, just in general to recommend. I also know for a fact that Ulta Beauty is going to have a up to 50% off sale right now. It's going on their website. I'm going to definitely recommend Lancome concealer as well as the foundation. Ulta definitely has a lot of products that are on sale, which are one of my favorites. They definitely check their face section as well as their eye section. So I wanted to definitely recommend Lancome there. So I'm just gonna spread that on the back of my hand. It's not my dominant hand, so it's all over the place. But for the brush, I want to recommend the Sigma Beauty brushes, like especially their So Soft coverage line. These three brushes are in a set right now, so snag it if you have not already. All three of them are from the soft coverage line. This one is Soft Sculpt F11 and we'll use it today. This one is so beautiful for cream blushes, for powder. It's such a perfect size. This is F08 and this is F48, which is perfect for foundation. So I definitely wanted to recommend Sigma brushes for foundation. How am I going to do this? Let's do this, okay? This action, because okay, let's do that. How professional. And you'll see it is so beautiful, so soft, and gives like very skin-like finish on the skin. I really love these brushes, and they wash so nicely too. So those are one brand that I definitely want to recommend, is Sigma Beauty for the brushes. But I have several brands that I want to recommend for the face specifically. I would say Sigma, BK Beauty are my top recommendations for the face brushes. Like I've said that a million times before, but I own several brushes from these brands as well as from the drugstore brands too. If you are looking for a drugstore price brush set, it's absolutely no questions asked. I feel like Real Techniques makes absolutely amazing brushes. So I would 100% recommend that too. But I feel like once you dip into brushes from BK Beauty or Sigma Beauty, I feel like it's very difficult to go back into drugstore, just because the quality is like to another level. They're so soft and they're so high quality. And all of these Sigma brushes, actually I have a cover for one of them so that I can tell you. All of these Sigma Beauty brushes have a 2-year warranty. So you'll see this individual packets too. So if you have like any problem with shedding or anything, 2-year warranty is guaranteed with these brushes, which is absolutely amazing. So once we have that, look at that, how easily and beautifully it just blended all throughout the face. It's lovely. Now let's also showcase a little bit of BK Beauty brushes. My top favorites from BK Beauty. I mean, I have so many favorites, you guys, so many favorites. But I would definitely say for the face brushes, Angie Hot and Flashy brushes are beautiful. I am eyeing Nikki LaRose brushes, but these two, this for concealer, this for cream products, is stunning. For powder products, the 102, 104 is beautiful for powder products, and 101, how could I forget that? 101 is like my absolute favorite foundation brush too from them. So those are like my top recommendations from BK Beauty. So let's take the concealer brush. I'm using my NYX Bear With Me concealer. I think in the shade Light Tan. What is this? Yes, Light Tan. I'm gonna just focus it right there. And then we'll melt everything out with that foundation brush that we used. But also from Ulta Beauty, there are a lot of L'Oreal products also for a beautiful, like a discounted price right now. I would highly recommend the powder, the bronzer, the lipsticks, L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. They're all such wonderful products. So if you were eyeing anything from L'Oreal, their brow stylist definer is my absolute favorite that I use every day for my brows. How could I forget that? But yeah, talking about Sigma Beauty, I feel like they are on a sale for 35% off. And for BK Beauty, they are up to the 30% off site-wide. You can use the code BFCM24X, which is Black Friday, Cyber Monday times 24 is what I think. Okay. So once we have that, let's set our face with the powder. And I am going to use Huda Beauty powder. If you have not heard about Huda Beauty, they go absolutely crazy for Black Friday sale. So if you are eyeing something for Huda Beauty, they are going with up to 80% on their website. I'm taking the Sigma F11 brush and I'm gonna just place that underneath the eyes. This powder is stunning and the brush is absolutely stunning too. Like, look at that. And they're all like multi-purpose brushes also, okay? Yeah, but for Huda Beauty, I would definitely 100% recommend their eyeshadow palettes. I know for a fact most of them would be like around 40% off on their website. This powder is magical, absolutely magical. Would 100% recommend that. Their blushes, their lipsticks. Oh my gosh, their matte lipsticks are my absolute favorites. I wear that all the time. So just give a browse on their website. I know they're already up for early access, but they would have Black Friday deal as well as Cyber Monday. So once we have that all across the face, let's dive into the powder bronzer from L'Oreal. Such beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I'm going to use the same brush because this is an absolute amazing multi-purpose brush for powder and for bronzer. You can use one side for powder, flip the side for bronzer, and look how beautifully it bronzes up the face and it picks up very, very nicely. The best part is it applies so beautifully with cream products as well as powder products. Beautiful. I'll show you in just a minute with cream products too, how easy it is to use. So for cream products, let's use the Natasha Denona Cheek Trio. Now, Natasha Denona is also offering a huge Black Friday sale. The sale date occurs from 21st of November to about 29th of November. I am gonna put all the details in the description box below for you guys. But just for an overall sale description, I would say eyes would be 25% off, cheeks would be 35% off, lips would be 35% off, the base products would be 40% off. Can you imagine that? That's amazing. And the tools, if you are interested in brushes and stuff like that, they are 40% off. They're also offering bundles. The pre-curated like bundle deals would be 40% off. You would have a new feature on building your own bundle. The options would be if you opt for a Midi palette, which is like I need a nude palette, I need a warm palette, any of those. Exception would be ROXA palette because that's the newest palette, but my dream palette, retro palette, all of those things are there right in front of me. If you buy 2 of them, then you would have a 35% off saving. That is amazing. You can also get 35% off if you buy 3 mini eyeshadow palettes, and the option 3 would be if you buy 1 eyes, 1 lips and 1 cheek product. That is also going to be 35% off. So I feel like there are a lot of bundle deals. They also have Cyber Monday deals going site-wide, mostly 20% off on $50 or more, 30% off on $150 or more, and 35% off on $200 or more. I'll put everything in the description box below for you guys, okay? But let me use this cream product because I love Natasha Denona cream blushes, and this product is so beautiful. So I'm gonna take that on my Sigma, what is this, BF08, and I'm gonna take that right there on the cheek. Look how stunning that shade is. I love it. And they blend over like powders also so seamlessly. It's more like a cream to powder formula, which is what I absolutely love. I love a good matte face, okay? So anything cream to powder, I would love it. Now let's also do a little bit of highlighter action. You can use the same brush that we use for like powder and bronzer. I'm going to use that with the highlighters on the tippy tops, and you'll see how beautifully it just melts everything out. It's amazing in my opinion. Look at that. The base is absolutely stunning right now. Okay, now let's move on to the eyes. I definitely wanted to recommend Huda Beauty's palettes for sure, as well as Natasha Denona palettes. Like, we're gonna mix and match, okay, today, because I feel like we definitely need to, just to showcase both the products. Let's start off with I need a nude eyeshadow palette, and for the brushes. Now, if you were looking for eye brushes in general, I feel like Rephr does it the best. I also love BK Beauty eye brushes too, especially in the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. It's an amazing set to have for like crease brushes. This BK Angie Hot and Flashy brush set is amazing, okay, absolutely amazing. But if you ask me, like, I feel like Rephr does it the best for eyeshadow brushes, and I have several with me, and for a reason. I feel like Rephr absolutely does it the best, and majority of these brushes are for 50% off right now on their website. I don't earn any commission or anything, but I just wanted to give you the best deals out of there. So let me tell you my favorites, okay? Number 15, an absolute favorite. I'm gonna take the shade Vague, which is this like mid-tone neutral pinky brown shade, I would say, and I'm gonna take that in the crease. It blends like a dream. These brushes are amazing and they work beautifully. Also from Rephr, my favorite, I just placed an order for like Shodo brushes. You know Shodo brushes, I love that thing. But also, I've not even opened it. If you love a good moisturizer, this light hydration cream, this is my second bottle. Absolutely love it. And their brush cleanser, I've purchased I don't know how many from them. It's for a reason. Like, they clean my brushes like no other. You need a very tiny bit, swirl the brush in that soap and it is beautiful. So that is the shade Wake. Now to just blend everything out, because this is a mid-tone shade, now I want like a transitioning shade on top of that underneath the brows. I am gonna take the shade High Life, this one from the Icy Nude palette. On the same brush, I'm just gonna take that right there. Look how seamless it is. It has that gray base to it, which is stunning. I love this palette. The amount of the times that I've used this palette, I absolutely love the way how this turned out. Now I'm gonna take the smallest bending brush that I've seen. This is 13 mini. I'm gonna take the same shade High Life on my lower lash line too. This is so good for like intricate works. Even if you wanna like do a deeper shade like in the crease area, that is gonna be stunning too. Like there, it'll give you the definition that you need right there. Now, my most used brush from Rephr would be number one as well as number one mini. Where is number one? So let me show you the difference. This is number one and this is number one mini. It's a slight difference, but I use both of them so very much, okay? Let's take the shade Vim here from the I Need a Warm palette. I'm just mixing and matching everything. And I'm gonna take that right there in the outer corner, just right there. And then I'm gonna take this shade Soft Spot, this one, and just on the edges. At this point, I'm just mixing and matching everything. Also a wonderful palette to have in your collection. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take a smaller, the one mini, and I'm gonna take the shade Pep, and I'm gonna take that on the outer corner of the eye, just right there, and I'll keep stamping it, and it will melt together with the other shades without any issues. See, it's building so effortlessly. That's exactly what we want. We want the mats to build one on top of each other. I'm gonna take the same shade on the outer corners of the lower lash line, just for the added depth. Once we have that, I'm gonna go back into the same crease brush that we used and just blend everything together. Now going back into Icy Nude, I'm gonna take this gray shade, Polished, this one. I'm gonna take that right there and blend it with that brown, the deeper brown that we used, mainly on the center of the eyelid, and then just melting it for a little bit of gray effect. I'm gonna take the same shade on the lower lash line too, just to tie in everything together. Okay, now let's take the shade Avalanche, this one. I actually saw Kathleen Lights do this eye look with like gray and then Avalanche in the inner corner, and I was like, she looked so pretty. I am 1% of what she does, but I just wanted to get just inspired with that look. Feel like that's beautiful. It's so icy, just opens up the eye. And she used this Diamond Dew shade, and I think she used it perfectly, okay? She took that, she melted that in between the fingers, just for that scattered effect, because that is a chunky shade, and she just pressed it on her eyelid, and that gave that such a beautiful, like, effortless sparkle effect. Look at that. That is so stunning. I feel like I applied a little bit more here, but that's okay. That's so pretty in my opinion. I'm just gonna take the brush and just tap it on top, just for scattered effect. I love it, love it. I want to take the Homey shade. Was it Homey or Muse? Let's take Muse. Let's take Muse, this one. And I'm just gonna sweep it. Look at that. That's so nice. Gone is the sparkled effect. I feel like it's just shiny now. Look at that. Ooh, love it. I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. Okay, now when the eyes are all done, let's move on to the lips. I'm taking my ColourPop BFF3 lip liner. Look how tiny it is. But let's line our lips. That's so perfect. Okay, for the lips, let's take this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks, and I have mine in the shade Spice Gold. And I just picked this up in one of the Ulta sale. And look at that shade. I'm so excited for this. Let's apply this. Oh, so perfect with this look too. I love that shade. Oh, so me. Okay, love it. I love the way it feels too. Let me give a quick setting. And that's my final look. I love the way how this look turned out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look as well as the Black Friday sale that is going to come. I cannot wait. I have my eyes on so many things from indie brands also and from the mainstream brands. I am waiting for this sale. But that's all for today. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will link all the things in the description box below for you guys so that it's easier on you. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.